Anderson.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Rob Refsnyder leading things off and takes a strike. Check swing, no appeal, and now it's even 1-1.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
Next pitch is outside. There's the swing and a miss.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Anderson ready to work. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Just misses with that one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
To short, could be two. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. No throw, safe at first. And we'll see if it's an error.
Third, first baseman.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn two, and as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
First and second, no outs. Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Byers to the plate, but it's offline. He will score. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. That misses, and it's 1-0.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Anthony, the lead runner, out at second. Gonzalez on at first with nobody out. In there at the knees. That's strike one. Swings through that one for strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here's a 1-2. On the ground to first. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Now batting Jarren Duran. In the air, left field, down the line. Ward snags it on the run. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. One thing these players do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, we don't see situational hitting as that art as much as we used to because Hitters are slugging the ball. They're hitting it over the fence. But when you see a team that has the ability to shorten up, hit behind runners, and go first to third or first to home, man, that just adds to the element of what you're able to do in other ways with the bat. So opposing pitcher better not walk anybody or give them free base runners, because these hitters know what to do when runners are on.
Trevor Story, batting with one down, takes a strike. One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two gone. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Just missed.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. There's the strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
First inning going a bit long, 23 pitches to this point. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And with 2 down, the Red Sox, the early lead. Here now the Red Sox DH, Marcelo Meyer. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. And that one misses up and in. And the count is even, 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Pitch misses. Full count now. Battling here as he fouls it away. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Stays alive. Here comes a 3-2. Got him. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Angels coming up. Back here at Angel Stadium. On the hill here today, Lucas Giolito. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A solo shot. It's 3-1.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So digging in, Mlb Envivo. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Anthony hauls it in, and there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Christian Moore.
Yeah, Boog, and he's been just clutch for this team so far in the series. 5 runs batted in to this point. You know, guys like him who can just slow the game down, quiet the nerves when there are runners on base or pressure situations, they're as valuable as it gets. We'll see if he keeps making an impact today.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Fires to first in time.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Taylor Ward.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for L.A., Taylor Ward.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one finds the corner. 0-1. And that one fouled off.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Angels get one with a solo homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Second inning set to go, and stepping in is the speedy number 40. Anderson back to work. In the air, left side. Ward settles under it, makes the grab, one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ref Snyder takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Just missed. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
And he takes it himself for the out.
Roman Anthony.
2 down, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Roman Anthony. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
1-0.
And there's the strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. And a good eye there.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2 down, nobody on. And that's ball
Take your base,
four.
ball four.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And here's the first baseman, Romy Gonzalez. RBI single his last time up. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Misses again, 5 in a row. Anthony off of first with 2 away. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. Get out of town. So he goes yard to left. Third home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 5-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets to jog around the bases. Good for him.
And here is Carlos Narvaez. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now a 5-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in Anaheim, we head to the bottom of the second, and here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
O'Hoppe.
And
Ball.
downstairs.
1 ball, no strike.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. 2-0. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. This one in the air. Narvaez. And makes the grab. 1 away.
Batting 6, designated hitter, Joe Adell.
Here's Joe Adell. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. There's a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Fair ball.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
1 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. Giolito moved to first.
He made it
and he's
safe.
back in easily. And that's in for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And that just misses.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
He swung over top of the curveball.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high
Batting
fastball
8,
and then
first
bury that
baseman,
curveball down low to get him swinging. Now,
Lamont
especially with how effective
Jr.
pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Lamont Wade Jr. in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Second baseman, Christian
Moore, the next to hit for the Angels. Good power, not great in the OBP department. On the ground to third. That's the inning.
He's out.
Angels strand a couple. They're down 5-1. All set for the start of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Late swing, foul to the left.
He's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Outside. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Goes down looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Story stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Just missed.
He looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. There's a strike. 1 out, base is empty.
Ball. Full count.
In the air, foul off first. 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Ceddanne Rafaela now at the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Rafaela in his second season, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's a native of Curacao. The 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. Foul ball there. 2 outs, base is empty. To the right side, Moore tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Boston. They're up 5-1. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Zach
Neto.
Upstairs. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 2-0. Right through there for a strike. That's
Ball
outside. 3-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets under it and pops it up. Story. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, third baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Now the third baseman, Luis Rengifo. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Rafaela makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Mike Trout. Grounded out his first time up. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And that's outside. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 2.
No strike.
And that's through there for a strike. The changeup missing. And that's ball 3. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Pulls that one foul.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That missed by a lot. And it's a ball and a strike. Fastball for a strike. And that's down and away. Trout leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering upstairs.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Two outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. First time up was a pop out. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Leaps at the wall, but can't hold it in. Oh, it's gone. It bounced off him and over the wall. His 18th home run of the season. It's 5-4.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So now the DH spot, Joe Adell. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Right through there for a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Gonzalez makes the catch, and that is the third out of the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Start of the fourth,
Leading
and now the DH,
Sox,
Marcelo
the
Meyer.
hitter, number 39.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next pitch inside, and that is ball one. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ward. And there's one away.
Now batting, number 40.
Here's the third baseman. Fly to left his first time. And that drops in for a strike. Popped up. And a foul ball.
Ball. 1-2.
Next
Ball.
pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Good job to fight that one off. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. To the right side. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
You gotta love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
And the batter now, Rob Refsnyder. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jack Kachanowicz, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Bachman getting loose as well. And a ground ball to first, and it goes just foul. Headed towards the corner. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. That's how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
A little bit low. It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Wade toss to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Angels 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, number 51.
Gustavo Campero.
Fought off foul.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Junior.
So here's Wade now. A single his first time. And that one upstairs.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Let's go, late night Lamont.
One down, base is empty.
No, that's too high.
And a foul ball. And that's in there at the knees. Way high there. And now 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore. Grounded out his first time. And that one missing low.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. Angels held in check. Still down a run. It's 5-4.
Now pitching for the
Jack
Angels.
Kachanowicz comes on
Number
now.
41.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them.
Kachanowicz.
Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Leading off for the Red
Roman
Sox,
Anthony
right
digs
fielder,
in now.
Roman Anthony.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered here in this one. Fouled off left side.
You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. That
Outside.
one just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Foul ball.
On the ground, a short, could be 2. Gets it to first. One away here in the 5th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Carlos Narvaez, the next to hit.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
And that one is
One ball,
downstairs.
no strike.
Ball one. And
Ball
another
two.
ball. One out and a runner at second. And we're at the top of the fifth. Liner, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 6-4.
Picks himself up an RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
One gone, runner at first. And next for the Red Sox, Jarren Duran. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Red Sox leading it by 2. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one.
1-1.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a ground ball. Sneaks through. Base hit. Throw into third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Back-to-back singles. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Story now.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
The shortstop takes the ball. Oh, he botches it. In comes the run from third.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Ceddanne Rafaela. Sliced hard but foul. Now the 0-1. Line drive. They got it for out number 2.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Next is the designated hitter, Marcelo Meyer. That one fouled off.
Ball.
In the dirt. Duran over at second. Story at first. 2 out of the inning. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two on, 2 outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. To third. And he can't come up with it.
He's safe.
Well, that's a pick you want to come up with as a first baseman. That's how you win that gold glove. But it's never on him to take the error on a throw like that. And he'll probably tell you he should have picked his teammate up, but he gave it a good effort, just couldn't get it to stick.
Now the third baseman, Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. First
Ball.
pitch misses.
1-0.
And that one fouled off. Cut on and lifted in the air. Trout sizing it up. Drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Angels 4. Back here at Angel Stadium, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Zach Neto. Giolito back to work. And the slider just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Just missed. And there's a foul ball. And that is out of play. And the righty deals. That's to 3rd. Gonzalez steps on the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, that looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club defensively this year. And you got to make those routine plays behind a pitcher. It helps him to get more comfortable and move through this ball game.
On the ground right side, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Angels.
And now batting,
Center
Mike
fielder,
Trout. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So 1st and 2nd now, 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Taylor
And now it's the
Ward.
Angels cleanup batter. Taylor Ward. He is struck out and he is walked. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
No ball.
The last
One
thing he
strike.
wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at 1st and 2nd with 1 gone.
Ball.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Zach Kelly appears to be getting loose. Bernardino also getting ready. Center field. Rafaela under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Here's a big power threat. Logan O'Hoppe. He's already homered in this game.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-7.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Lucas Giolito will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
New
Boston.
pitcher for the Red Sox, Zach
Number
Kelly.
76.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And next is the designated hitter, Joe Adell. Fastball for a strike. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across last half of inning number 5. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first, and he held up. Swing and a ball popped up. Narvaez hauls it in to end the inning. Angels add 3 on this blast, and we're deadlocked here at 7-7. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6, and stepping in for Boston, Rob Refsnyder. And a strike on the outside edge.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next pitch is outside. Action in the pen down there. Hunter Strickland up and loosening in the pen. Brogdon getting cranked up as well. Ground ball right side, and it gets by him.
Now batting.
Just a
right
simple
fielder,
ground ball the other
Roman
way that
Anthony.
had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. That one felt good. His second of the year, and now they're out in front. It's 9-7. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. You feel like everything goes slow motion when a breaking ball like that leaves the hand right down the middle of the plate, and it's like the pitcher screaming, "No!" and the hitter saying, "Yes!" and the ball gets tattooed for a big home run.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Jack Kachanowicz won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new
Number
pitcher,
40.
Sam Bachman.
Sam Bachman.
And now the first baseman, Romy Gonzalez. Shortened the bunt. And missed it. 0-1.
No
Part of the
ball.
order coming
One
through
strike.
now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
They tried to
No,
get him to
that's the ball.
chase on a slider down and away. Red Sox by 2. That's
Ball.
inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Right side, hard hit. He'll do it himself.
That's an out.
Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. Pitch
Ball.
misses there, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Narvaez, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1. Just
No,
off
that's the
the
ball.
inside edge. Still
2-1.
only 1 out here in the inning. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2.
Next
Ball
offering is down low. 3-2 now. There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Oh, this has been a
Up
really
next
nice
for the
game at
Red
the plate
Sox,
for him.
left
He looks
fielder,
locked
Jared
in. Got a
Durant.
fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One out. Runner at second. Jaron Duran up next for the Red Sox. Liner, and this could be trouble. Narvaez around 3rd. He'll score easily.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's
Now
a
batting,
good sound coming
shortstop,
off the bat,
Trevor
man. And as he
Story.
connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here's Trevor Story now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One out and a runner at second. That's to 3rd. The throw to 1st. And Story is out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Ground ball to the right side. Wade takes it to the bag. They limit the damage here. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Red Sox 10 and the Angels 7. Well, we go bottom 6. So in now for the Angels, number 51.
Drive.
Boston's bullpen with some activity. Greg Weisser appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper. That's in there, and it's 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Here's
first
Lamont Wade
baseman,
Jr.
Lamont Wade Jr.
That's in there. That's strike one. Ball one there.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Come on, Angel. Here we go, Angel.
That's
Ball
inside. That one fouled off. 2-2. The Red Sox leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings through it for the K. Blew the express right by his bat for strike
Up
3.
next for the
I love to see guys
Angels.
compete, and I know he's
Second
frustrated that he wasn't
baseman,
able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to
Moore.
respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Moore in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And that
1-2.
skips in the dirt. Now fly ball to right center. Anthony makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher in the
Angels.
game for the Angels, Hector
Number
Neris.
54.
He pitched yesterday,
Hector
and we'll see him once again.
Neris.
Now here's the Red
Leading
Sox
off for the Red
DH,
Sox,
Marcelo
the
Meyer.
designated hitter,
0 for 3 in
number
this
39.
one.
All right, Los Angeles.
There's the strike. That one missing inside. That one inside, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Left field. And there's one away.
Now batting, number 40.
Here's the third baseman. 1 for 3. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. First offering, and it just misses.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one to first. Wade steps on first
He's
for the out. Two outs, base is empty. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Rob Refsnyder. Off the
Ball.
mark there. 1-0.
1 ball, no
2
strike.
down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next
No,
offering
too low.
is down low. And he chases that one below the zone.
2-1.
Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended,
2 strikes.
tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
This one in the air. Envivo settles underneath it. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Red Sox 10 and the Angels 7.
Now pitching for
We're
Boston.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th.
57.
Greg Weisser.
And as
Greg
relievers
Weisser.
go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force
And
weak
leading off
contact,
with a
so
hello.
command and
The
execution are
shortstop,
huge for him.
Matt Neto.
Neto stands in now and watches strike one. That one's in there. That is strike 2.
0-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that one
That's a
hit
foul
to
ball.
first. And that's just foul. 0-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Luis Rengifo. Gets the outside corner with that one. That catches the corner. Look out!
High, that
And
hit
it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's Trout. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
Yeah, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The 1-2. That's
Ball
down
2.
and in.
2-2.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's bad. Pulls it in on the warning track. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Gone. So he blasts one out the other way. Home run number 20 on the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-9. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And You know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Out in front and foul to the left side. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 10-9 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. We're at the top of the eighth. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. Neris back to work. And that misses. And that is ball one. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Hunter Strickland up and throwing. Brogdon also throwing. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Chopper right side. Wade. And he handles it himself for the out. And here's the first baseman, Romy Gonzalez. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A two-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Hard hit, right side. Takes it himself. He's out. 2 up, 2 down. Two down, base is empty. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Carlos Narvaez.
Come on, Los Angeles.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Fastball for a strike. Narvaez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Way out front for strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Neris with a move to first. Narvaez back on a dive. Outside low. Going to count 1 and 2.
1-2.
Just off the outside part of the plate. Misses. Counts full, 3 and 2.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
2 outs. That one ripped. Gone. He'll circle the bases, and they add on. It's 12-9. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
So 2 down. Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Two down, nobody on. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Justin Wilson.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
So now here's the DH, Joe Adell. The Halos in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Aroldis Chapman, the left-hander, up and throwing.
Come on, Angel. Here we go, Angel.
And a foul ball.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at-bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
And there's a base hit to the left. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Number 51 in the box now. No balls and a strike. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Lamont Wade
Jr. getting ready to hit. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Rio.
On the inside corner for a strike. And he walked him. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
And now here is Christian Moore. Fouled off down the right side. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
Now batting, the shortstop, Zach
Manager out of the dugout now,
Neto.
and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Justin Wilson is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Aroldis Chapman.
Now
All they
pitching
need
for
from him right
Boston.
here is 1 out, but that's
Number
easier said
44.
than done for sure.
Aroldis
Lots of pressure
Chapman.
with 2 runners in scoring position. He does have the 1 open base to work with if needed.
And next for the Angels, Zach Neto. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
That
Ball
one
one.
misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
A little bit
No.
low.
2-0.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1
One
now. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
2 strikes. Full count.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Tying run at the plate. Caught him looking for the K.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Hunter
Now
Strickland.
pitching for the
And
Angels.
compared to a lot of other relievers,
Number
strikeouts have not
60.
been a big weapon for him this
Hunter
year, so the defense should be active.
Strickland.
And stepping in for
Leading off
Boston,
for Boston,
Cedar
center
Rafaela.
fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
There's a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Jose Soriano, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Burke, the power lefty, up as well. Now 1-1. In the air to left center. Ward sizes this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 39.
Here now the Red Sox DH, Marcelo Meyer. Strickland in his 9th season, 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And that's in there for strike 1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Good eye right there. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting, number 40.
Now the third baseman. There's a strike. That one missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Slider misses outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches
Three balls,
away,
one
you get the
strike.
feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
There's a strike. 95 of that one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So they go quietly there. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Red Sox 12 and the Angels 9. Back in Anaheim, bottom 9, and now Luis
Third
Rengifo.
baseman, Luis Rengifo.
And that's
No, that's a
off
ball.
the inside edge. And it's
1 ball,
1-0.
no
That
strike.
was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Just missed. Now
Ball
3-0. Fastball for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Out to short. Story sends it over to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
If you want to be a great defense,
Now
you have
batting,
to deliver
center
consistently.
fielder,
It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make
Wow.
if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And next for L.A., Mike Trout. Swings through that one.
I guess you throw it
No
that hard,
ball.
you can
1 strike.
get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
No ball.
I'll tell
2
you what,
strikes.
he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Struck him out looking. And they're down to their last out.
No, that's not the best 2-strike
Up
fastball
next
I've
for the
seen, but
Angels.
certainly got away with the
Left
location
fielder,
there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count,
Taylor.
you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Ward
That's the
stands
ball.
in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this.
Yep.
That's a nice miss right there.
1-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Next
Ball.
offering misses. 2-1. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.